Hi, I just wanted to go over a couple things with the quiz on MLA documentation practice. And once I will make a video going over like the answers once people have attempted it once, but later in the week or early next week. So you get 3 tries, don't forget that, and I really want you to have some practice. So for question number 1, I'm asking you to find any book you want, then provide a perfect MLA citation for it. So what I would do if I was answering this question is I would head into the week 7 material. Let me bring that up for a second. So the week 7, we have some tools from the library, and this document here, the works cited, MLA works cited, this will have information. It has instructions on how to format books. Everything's a variation of a book. And then I also would use, these 2 videos are good. I just recently uploaded this sample MLA works cited, which has more samples in it, and then this is a short 3-minute video from my class, my face-to-face class, where I go over basically this sample. So I would, if I were doing it, I would recommend going through those materials before you do the book citation for that quiz. For the second question in the quiz, and remember you get 3 tries, and I will give you feedback if you don't get it correct the first time. So the idea here is to practice. I give a quotation from a book. The quoted sentence from the book is, "There is no such thing as writing in general." This quote, "There's no such thing as writing in general," appears on page 30 of a book in a chapter written by Elizabeth Wardle. So the citation for the book is listed here, Wardle, etc. You can learn to write. What I'm asking you to do in this question is to take this quoted sentence, "There is no such thing as writing in general," and create your own sentence using a signal in, such as "according to so-and-so states that." There's a bunch of different words you can choose from this handout, effective verbs for introducing quotes. Then use the provided quote, which is, "There is no such thing as writing in general." Signal in and signal out with proper punctuation. So we know we're going to need to use Wardle either in our signal in or in our signal out. And so basically what you're doing is you're imagining that you're going to use "there is no such thing as writing in general" in your paper. So you need to say "according to" or "so-and-so states," with proper punctuation, "there is no thing as writing in general," and then end with proper punctuation. And I'm asking you to do a signal in and a signal out. So where to get that information? Again, I would head to week 7. In week 7, there are a couple of videos and an article, Stebbins' Annoying Ways, that should be very helpful, and then these library citation tools. Where it says MLA in text, that's the document you need to do the second question. This APA MLA comparison also gives examples. The effective verbs document, that gives you words that you can use for introducing a quote. So let's take a look at MLA in text citations for a minute. Okay, here is the sheet, the information sheet from the LCC Library in text citations. That's what the second quiz question is asking you to do. And here's our example. Wilkerson notes. Wilkerson notes is the signal in. And here we don't have a direct quote because it's a paraphrase. So Wilkerson notes, there's our signal in, and the signal out is 16 in parentheses. Here's another example. Rodlicia Sneed and colleagues say, okay, that's the signal in, and then we have the page number in parentheses for the signal out. I'm asking you to do this signaling in and signaling out with a direct quote. So here's an example of a direct quote. Brown wrote, comma, there's your signal in, time management is an important survival skill. That's the quote, and I have provided you with the quote I want you to use, and then the signal out is the page number in parentheses. So there's a number of different ways to do this correctly, and I would like you to try to do it correctly. Thanks.